Well, folks, today could in fact be one of the last days of Donald Trump's beloved Truth Social. There is a vote being held today by the shareholders of Digital World Acquisition to determine whether or not they want to give themselves another year to decide if they're going to go through with the buyout of Trump Media and Technology Group. Now, this group, Digital World Acquisition, right, the SPAC Company, the blank check company that's supposed to have been buying Truth Social along with Trump Media and Technology for the last 2 years. Well, they've got a deadline on September 8th to finalize the deal, or if they're not able to finalize it by September 8th, they will be forced by law to liquidate and return all the money they've got to the investors. And that's a big problem because the stock, like the value of this company, has fallen from $154 a share to, $175 a share down to about $14 per share. And if they liquidate and return everybody's money, everybody will only get $10.24 per share. But most importantly, Donald Trump will get nothing off the deal, and he'll be forced to either fund Truth Social on his own or shut the whole thing down. But here's what's funny about this. As I said, this group has been planning this buyout since June of 2021, right? That's when this whole thing came about. So they have now had over 2 years to make this deal happen. In June of 2021, they said, hey, it'll take 12, 18 months. Bob's your uncle, we get it done, bickety bam, everything's over. But now here we are in September of 2023, and they can't even decide if they still want to go through with this purchase. It's a $300 million merger. And they're going to have to vote today on whether or not to give themselves another year or liquidate by the end of the week. Now, there's another problem that this group has. In addition to the fact that, they had to fire their CEO, Digital World did. They got another guy that got arrested for insider trading. They've been under investigation by the Securities and Exchange Commission. So things have not been good. But there's another wrinkle that may make most of the shareholders say, you know what, let's wait another year. And that is, of course, the fact that Donald Trump could be in prison by this time next year. I know that's a long shot, but it is not outside of the realm of possibility. And the only value that the Trump Media and Technology Group has is the fact that it has Donald Trump's involvement. Now, not his name. His name means nothing. But the only thing of value that Trump Media and Technology has, of course, is Truth Social. Truth Social's only value is that that's the only social media platform that Donald Trump is on. So if you take Trump away, there's no value in it. As far as I've seen, there's no revenue mechanism in place on Truth Social. So it doesn't even have a way to make money right now based on what I've seen. So you take away the one value that it has with Donald Trump being the user there, because he could be in prison and unable to send out posts on Truth Social, then there's no reason to buy it. In fact, because that's a real possibility, I don't think these shareholders should even vote to extend it another year. Because why bother? You're having all of these problems. You've had a criminal investigation. Just let it go. Trump wants to move back to Twitter so bad he can taste it anyway. The only person who loses in that situation, of course, is all of the shareholders who bought in for $100 or more, and they would get paid $10 per share. So because they're looking at taking such a magnificent loss, basically cashing out at 5% of what they invested, I think a lot of the investors will probably vote to just give it another year because, hey, what's the worst? Instead of getting 5%, we get 3%. At that point, nothing matters. So the vote will be held today. It'll be interesting to see what these shareholders decide to do. But again, at this point, they've all already lost so much money that, hey, what's another year anyway? Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.